You are watching the Doctalk show. In our future story today, the medical field, including non-communicable diseases, has seen private sector players like the Uganda Protestant Medical Bureau adding to the government effort quite significantly, as Mr. Mwesigwa explains.
At Uganda Protestant Medical Bureau, we oversee over 300 facilities across the country. We support these facilities through 4 areas. The first one is institutional capacity building. The second one is health services delivery. The third one is research and advocacy. And the fourth is quality and patient safety. Now, through the health services delivery, we have initiated a new program, the non-communicable diseases. Non-communicable diseases are diseases which you can never transmit to another person. For instance, you cannot transmit diabetes, you cannot transmit hypertension from one person to another.
Dr. Kalibala has seen the scourge of blood pressure firsthand.
Obadde wa pressure kitegeeza nti omusaayi bwe guba gutambulira mu misuwa, pressure gwe gitambulirako esukkiridde. Bannayuganda abakulu abalina pressure bali 26 ku 100. Ndowooza mu Baganda kiringanga 3 ku 100. Nti 8 ku 100 kwabo abalina tebamanyi nti balina. Ekyo kya bulabe nnyo.
Bagenda okunkeberanga pressure yammalayo ddala ne sukali ne bangamba ngende mu ddwaliro eddene ne bandagirya ne ngenda. Bwe nagenda mu ddwaliro nagenda na mirembe.
Teri ddagala liwonya pressure. Eddagala tukuwa likakanya pressure sere bisinga egoberera musaayi, egoberera famire, luli olwewammwe. Emu ku butyawaga tulina mu ggwanga lyaffe wano gwemu nnyo. Era ekibiina kya World Health Organization kiraalika nti omuntu yandibadde ali omunnyo ogutasukka gulamuzi 5 olunaku. N'ekirala ebandula pressure gwe mugejjo. N'ekirala kyetwalaba kyedda pressure emirimu gye tukola. Abantu bakola emirimu egitatuyanya. Waliwo pressure egira ku lubuto. Mukazi n'afuna olubuto bwatezirinya, eyo pressure mbi nnyo nnyo nnyo. Pressure gy'olaba eyo bw'erinnya ereeta omutima okukuba ennyo, n'owulira nga buli kaseera owulira omutima kibayita entunnunsi. Akabonero kakulu nnyo badde ba pressure. Ekyokulabadde ba pressure baluma omutwe ogw'olutentezi. Obubonero obwo oba nabwo otyoka okujja, era abasawo bapima. Kala omusawo amanya atya nonna pressure bapima.
Ne bankebera bulungi, ne banteeka ku ddagala, ne bampa eddagala naye nga sisobola kuligula erimu. Ne nkomawo era mu ddwaliro lyaffe lino. Ne nsangawo Dokita Kalibala ng'asomesa, n'atandika okusomesa ku bikwatagana omuntu wa sukaali by'atalina kulya, owa pressure by'atalina kukozesa, okukakkana obulungi, okwefuga obusungu.
Ekyo tukuwa eddagala okusinziira ku pressure gy'olina. Owa pressure andibali kirungi onoolimira ekiro ng'ogenda okwebaka, erikola bulungi nnyo. Oba olimira ku makya nga tenawera ssaawa 2 n'oba tolidde limire terikeeta terikalabula.
We have discovered through our work that there are so many people outside in the community who are suffering and they are not accessing the appropriate care. UPMB, what it's doing is to go out there and screen people and detect those who need treatment and refer them to appropriate services within its own communities.
Kale nyabo obukuluma
Obulwadde bunnuma naye nninaku enjawulo.
kakati eddagala okyalinawo lyolinawo
Eryaki eddagala lyaki
lyonna erya pressure lindiwa lyolinawo
ndirina bale
erya pressure saba kulabako ku mukebe.
ensonga lirino. Ate pressure nze nsobedde yo teviirako ddala ku ddagala.
Eddagala lya pressure omuntu bw'alitandika alimira okutuusa ng'omusawo agambye lekeraawo.
Kizibu ki kyenyinza okusanga senga mbasimidde mu budde bwe bumu nga bwe nnina obulimiro?
Eddagala lya pressure lisinga obungi likola essaawa 24. Kati ekibumba n'ensigo zino zisengejja eddagala lino olunaku lwonna, era essaawa 24 zigenda okuggwamu ng'eddagala likoze eki liweddemu.
You are watching the Doctalk show.
There are a lot of myths and misconceptions regarding the treatment of high blood pressure. Some people think you can control it with herbal medicines, others with the use of supplements. So I want to verify and check with our doctors, our experts, in the field of hypertension, whether these drugs are actually safe in managing high blood pressure. We'll start with our cardiologist, Dr. Lugero. People have beliefs that herbal medicines control pressure, supplements control pressure. What is your take on this?
So one, I want to concentrate on the non-drug approaches to controlling high blood pressure.
The non-drug approaches.
Non-drug approaches. And this is something that everyone else should be able to use even before you run to a doctor. One is actually exercising. We do encourage our viewers to always exercise. And we talk about exercising for at least 30 minutes to 50. If you can do 50 minutes 3 times a week, that would be very, very good. Now, what kind of exercises do we encourage? One, you can do biking, you can do walking, you can do running, you can do jogging, you can do swimming.
Or any sport.
Or any form of sports. The other high-intensity exercises, most times you need to be advised.
Okay.
Because sometimes some people have some risk against those very high-intensity exercise programs. So you need to really seek medical help to get clearance, especially if you have high risk for some of these conditions.
So exercise is one of them.
Exercise is one of them. Two is actually, like what we talked about, is stress management. It is important, most of the time, people get stressed, like Darius was telling you, that stress is part of life. It is important to examine your life yourself and look at what are some of these stress triggers and factors and address it. I know that there's nothing that cannot be addressed. The other issue is about weight reduction. The other thing is actually smoking. The message across will actually say stop smoking. Smoking does cause lots of damage to your blood vessels. And therefore, when you stop smoking, you actually achieve very good health benefits. The other thing is about alcohol. Alcohol has both good effects and bad effects. And I want my viewers to take this point very seriously, because I know many people actually claim to take alcohol, to improve their health. For anyone who does not have a risk, I wouldn't encourage you to start taking alcohol just because you want to minimize your risk. So for those who are actually taking alcohol, the message is that take in moderation. And what does this constitute? We normally ask people to take 1 drink of either type of alcohol you are taking. For ladies, we encourage 1 drink daily. And for men, we encourage at least 2 drinks. And that is for
no more than 2 drinks.
Not more than 2 drinks. Because once it goes beyond 2 drinks, we call that excessive drinking. And then, of course, the other issue that I want to talk about is medications. We have a variety of drugs for controlling high blood pressure. Now, these drugs are selected based on your other problems. Every patient has peculiar problems that demand which type of class of drug to use. So I don't like patients who share drugs that, oh, you are also taking this drug, let me also take this drug for pressure. It is always important to go for a health check and your doctor makes a prescription of which drug suits your body type. Now, there are lots of concepts regarding pressure medications. One is, of course, when to start, and when you start, when to stop. Most of our patients start medications and they stop, and that's dangerous. And you tell them who asked you to stop, of course, several other sources of information. But the message that I want people to take home is that if you are genuinely a pressure patient, and this indeed must be confirmed by a medical person, that medical person is satisfied that you are a pressure patient and he starts you on medications, your medications should not be stopped.
Okay.
Now, about the question you asked, all those modalities that I've given you have been proven by research in science. We exactly know that if you do ABCD, you achieve this, and the side effects will come. drugs we use, we know the content, we know the dosage, we know when to expect the side effects and what type of side effects to expect. And there's another concept we call interactions. Different drugs, when you take them together, they interact, and sometimes that interaction is bad. The content of the herbs is not known. 2, the dosage is not known. I agree for the fact that some of these herbal remedies have some medicinal components in there. But the issue is how much of this particular component are you taking? And what are the contents? What are the purities? What are the impurities? And so on. So normally, from a medical perspective, I would not recommend using herbs. The issue about supplements, what do supplements contain? Most of the supplements contain what we call vitamins and mineral elements, things like potassium, sodium, and all other mineral elements. Now, the issue is that these supplements and all these content are best, got from natural sources, from our foods that we eat, that we grow. And all over the world, Uganda, we are one of the most blessed countries that you actually find a variety of natural foods. And I find it very distressing most of the time for a very young healthy adult who is eating well, doing everything, spending money and time and into use of supplements. All these that you are running around to buy can actually be got from natural foods. So what I would simply encourage our viewers is that when you are thinking of using supplements, think of using the best natural foods around us. And there's nothing sophisticated about it, just eat naturally. Our bodies are designed to extract all the amounts that they need from our natural foods. So unless you have a very specific problem that your body is sick and cannot do that extraction, then your doctor will actually make that recommendation.
To take the supplement.
Extra amount beyond what you are getting from your food, natural food types. So there are several, some of them have actually been proven to have some benefits, like the omega-3 and thiamine. Our colleagues from other countries use these natural supplements so much for reasons, because they normally do not get foods in the most natural state. Most of the foods that they get is preserved. So they lose most of these supplements. But in Uganda here, I find that we most of the time don't need those natural supplements.
So the key message is we are blessed with lots of natural foods. Those are the foods you should eat. Exactly. And they are the foods which can help reduce high blood pressure. No need for supplements, no need for herbals.
Unless there is a special need as seen by the doctor and he can make that prescription. It is true that we actually, because I took you through lots of the methods before we use medication. So when we use what? It actually depends at what level of your pressure. There are levels we call pre-hypertension, just before you develop. Then mild, moderate, and severe. So for patients who come and their pressure is just beginning to develop, we normally don't rush into using drugs. We actually take them through the other things, including diet, exercise, stress management, all the things, weight reduction. We know that when you do all this very well, you can have your pressure reduced by a factor of about 10 or 15 or so or less. Okay. So if you come and your pressure is just about 10, a factor of 10 higher than normal, we can achieve that reduction by just using those methods.
Without using the drugs.
Medication.
Okay.
But if you come and your pressure is way above that level, we still take it through these methods. One, they can help us to reduce the dose and number of medications we use to reduce your pressure. But on top of that, you will still require a bit of medications to lower your pressure if it is lower. So all these methods, an integral component of all of them is important.
It's all important. So everything works together?
Not every person should eat the same. We are different, we have different weights, we have different everything, different activities.
So what is the best quantity?
So the best quantity basically we measure, of course, we use kilogram per body weight. Or kilogram per body weight of every nutrient we're looking at. You get it, but if it's kilocalories, we range between 25 kilocalories per kilogram body weight to about 35. Protein is basically about 0.5 grams to about 2 grams of protein.
If you have any questions or comments or concerns regarding your high blood pressure, please feel free to send in a message on our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter. You can even go on YouTube and log on and watch these videos in case you have missed them. And if you have high blood pressure, always go see a doctor and get the best possible treatment. If you do not know your blood pressure status, simply walk into a clinic and get it checked. It's better to know what you have than to die of something you don't know. So better the devil you know than the angel you don't know. So it is better to know your health status. If you have high blood pressure, you will receive the appropriate treatment. If you do not know your high blood pressure status, you're living on a very thin line. It could strike at any time with devastating complications. So take your health seriously and go get checked for high blood pressure. We'll see you next time on the Doctalk Show.